you get the dog, please? I know how to get there. Can you get the car, please? I know how to get there. Can you get boy? I know how to. Can you get boy? I know how to. Can you get boy?
Welcome to the subject creation video logs.
In this short informative video you will be briefed on the required protocols on regard to making subject 324. What is subject 324? Subject 324 is a floating gorilla head with 6 tentacles and 1 eye. Subject 324 can't talk either.
In order to make the subject 324 you have to first
make sure you have a secret room and know how to do experiments like this very well.
Now find your nearest weapon. Find your opponent. Strike. Kidnap your target, bring your opponent to your secret room. Then make sure they are still dead.
Now we are going into
part 2. First, cut 1 eye off. Second, change the facial features. To change the facial feature you must... Now you have changed the facial features, we can do 2 more things. Cut the head off. Finally, you have finished your subject 324, or what we call a monkey.
Created by Dr. Monroe.
Welcome back to the subject creation video logs. In this short informative video you will be briefed on the required protocols on regard to making subject 201. What is subject 201? Subject 201 is a nightmarish creature, a gorilla forged from molten lava. When it touches other gorillas, the heat pulses through their bodies. Flesh searing and transforming as they writhe in agony. Their skin cracks and bubbles, turning into the same fiery stone, until they too become twisty lava creatures, spreading the curse like wildfire. Lava monkeys are created by 2 things. Either a special syringe containing lava and... or you can go in the volcano and turn into one. I don't know what's going on. What is this, guys? Tell me, who am I? Who is this? OHCE. What the?
Don't trust him. My name is Gordon and I am here to help.
Created by Dr. Monroe.
Welcome to the subject creation video logs. I can't find me. In this short informative video you will be briefed on the required protocols on regard to making the Shrinkify potion. What is the Shrinkify potion? The Shrinkify potion is a specific potion where, if you were to either feed or spill on a gorilla, they will shrink, and can only get big with the Bigify potion. To make a Shrinkify potion you have to first that we have explained the ingredients. Next part is how to use it. If you want it to be where, if you go near an area and shrink, then follow the following steps. In order to do this, you have to get or create a potion transmuter. Then at the top of the machine there's a slot where you insert the potion. The machine will absorb its magical properties. Inside the machine a magical energy core analyzes the potion's effects and amplifies them. It uses crystal-powered energy or an energy source of your choice to keep the potion's magic active and projectable. Once the potion's properties are analyzed, the machine will create an invisible field within a set radius, let's say 5 meters. The field is the area where the potion's effects manifest. Now, the real magic begins. Whenever anyone enters the field or comes close to the machine, the potion's effects are triggered. For the Shrinkify potion.
And I am who you think I am. I am your doctor. And you are the patient. So I made almost everything you see in our type of world. Don't you see it? I said, don't you see it? It's strange how words can cut deep, like when someone raises their voice and suddenly you don't feel quite so smart anymore. I've learned that trust can be fragile, sometimes broken with just a few lies. Lately I've been questioning myself, feeling less okay, and then even doubting my own reflection. It's exhausting walking on eggshells, not knowing what small thing will set off the next storm. Funny, but the idea of a quieter, simpler life somewhere else, like with my father, doesn't seem so bad.
Created by Dr. Monroe.
How did you do in PE today? Yay! Aww.
Why are you tormenting me like this? I don't know how you ended up here. I just...
Welcome to the subject creation video logs. In this short informative video you will be briefed on the required protocols on regard to performing limb amputation on a gorilla. What is limb amputation on a gorilla? Limb amputation on a gorilla is removing the legs from a gorilla to make it have more strength, IQ, and ability. So in order to successfully cut the gorilla's legs you have to have the following supplies. basic supplies you need for the surgery is anesthetics. We will use anesthetics to immobilize the subject. Next we will have a scalpel and bone saw for tissue and bone removal. Then we will have tourniquets to control blood flow. And last but not least, sutures and bandages for wound closure and protection. If you have the supplies, then you must be ready. Now that you have that prepared, make sure you have a tracker and search for gorillas in dense jungle regions or isolated lab test areas. Use heat sensing equipment or SCVL trackers to locate a gorilla with functional legs. Next you wanna set the trap by using bait such as food or scent to lure the gorilla with legs into a controlled zone. Deploy tranquilizer darts to safely subdue it. Ensure it's restrained without injury chains, reinforced cages, or a controlled containment fields. Now you wanna transport it to a lab and move the gorilla via reinforced containment pods with sedation monitoring. Keep the area sterile to prevent contamination before surgery. If the subject is alive, then immediately use an anesthesia syringe on it. Remove the tranquilizer dart, if you haven't already. Place a tourniquet proximally on the limb, ensuring its position to effectively control arterial blood flow without causing unnecessary tissue damage. Tighten the tourniquet until pulsatile bleeding ceases, indicating adequate vascular control. Make a circumferential incision around the limb at the predetermined amputation level using a scalpel. Carefully dissect through the skin and subcutaneous tissue, retracting them to expose the underlying muscles. Identify and transect the muscle groups at appropriate levels, taking care to ligate or cauterize any significant blood vessels to prevent hemorrhage. Identify major nerves in the area, gently pull them under slight tension, and transect them cleanly. Allow the nerves to retract into the soft tissue, which can help minimize discomfort. Arrange the remaining muscle and soft tissue to cover the bone end, creating a soft tissue cushion. Use sutures to close the muscle layers and skin, ensuring a tension-free closure. Apply sterile bandages to the incision site to protect against infection and support healing. The procedure is complete. The subject legs have been fully removed.